everyone, welcome to my studio. I'm J Benaiah from Nagar Jampad, and for those who don't know, I play drums for a band called Kairoz in Visakhapatnam, India. So I'll just take you all to a quick tour of my studio, my jamming pad. So I've been getting a lot of questions about my jamming pad. So what drums I play, so what gear I use, how I use my drums for recording, so what mics and everything. I'll just take you all to the quick tour of my drums, and this is the place where artists come. They can sit, hang out and talk to their friends, write some music, write some songs, and we have a beautiful sea view here. So let's get in, let's see what all we have inside, what drums I use, what the equipment I have. So this is the entry of my jamming pad. It is all soundproof, and I placed a double door so that it cancels more of the sound and it doesn't allow the sound to come outside. So this door is completely soundproof. It's very thick. Please come in. So welcome. This is my jam pad, my studio, where I spend most of the time practicing. So I'll just explain you all what drums I use for my practice sessions and my gigs. So this is Pearl Vision Series drum kit. So I use this most of the time. I use this for my practice, and I also take these drums for my live gigs as well. Pretty decent sizes, a 5-piece shell pack. And the cymbals I use are Zildjian ZBT series cymbals. So both the crashes are 18 inches crash and a 20-inch ride, 14-inch hi-hats, pretty decent. So let's hear the sound. So these are my practice drums, and people also come in and practice these drums when they book a slot here in the jam pad and the studio. And here is my main personal drum kit. So this is my DW Performance Series 6-piece shell pack. So I bought these drums from California, USA. So pretty decent sizes, and the cymbals I use are Zildjian Custom Dark K cymbals. Zildjian K Custom Dark cymbals. I'll just tell you the configurations of my drums first and then come back to the cymbals again. So this is my 10 by 8 tom, and this is 12 by 9 inch tom, rack tom, and this is my 14 by 12 floor and 16 by 14 floor, and this is my 14 by 6.5 snare. So pretty decent configurations for a drum shell. And the bass drum is 20-18 configurations. And my cymbals are the 16-inch crash, 18-inch crash, 20-inch ride, and 18 splash, and 14-inch hi-hats. And all the hardware of these drums, the boom stands and the hi-hats, are Mapex Armory series hardware. And front here is the main DW rack. This is 9000 series DW rack. So this is very hard and very awesome rack for for the rack toms. And let's hear the sound. So, and I also use this big fat snare drum on my snare so that it gives the fat sound or the low sound. I like this thing a lot. And these are the Pearl. I use Pearl bass pedal. And these headphones are Wickwith isolated headphones. So I mostly use this for my live gigs, and sometimes for my practice. And these are very amazing headphones. And I use Wickwith 5A drumsticks, and I use these sticks for my live gigs, my recordings, as well as for practicing and everything. These are very my type kind of sticks. And also I have to mention about my speakers. These are QSC K 12.2 speakers. I have a pair of these, one there and one here. These are pretty decent speakers to jam for a band. And I use these speakers, for hearing what I record and for my drum track. And we have few options for this, speakers. I can keep it live when I'm jamming with the band. I keep in studio when I'm mixing my tracks, and these are pretty awesome speakers. And I also have to mention about my mixer. This is my signature Soundcraft signature 16 mixer. It has a 16 inputs. The band come in, they plug in their guitars, the instruments, keyboards and everything. They practice here, and I also use this mixer sometimes to track my drums as well. So, and inside here I have all my cables. And this is my audio interface. I use Behringer UMC 404 HD audio interface. This is pretty cheap, decent and very nice to use. So I use this interface, and I also have Behringer drum mics, and I also have MXL mic, condenser mic to record the vocals, and all my drum tools inside it. So some stands for the mics, and this is my extra acoustic guitar, the notation stand of course. And here I use Cubase for tracking my drums, so I record in this, and I also use this my Mac for mastering, and and I also use Logic Pro for mixing and mastering my drum tracks, and I also use this laptop for editing my videos, etc. And this MIDI, I also use this for recording and stuff. So coming here, so I have this Pearl boombox cajon. I take this cajon for my acoustic sessions, my acoustic gigs. So I use this cajon for my small kind of a setup thing. Pretty nice cajon. And I also use this aluminium vinyl darbuka, and I also have these marching drums. Sometimes I take them for my live gigs to for extra support, some extra beats for my band. And this board, I have few students coming in, they practice here, and I also teach drums for my students. They come here, they learn drums, and they practice here. And this is the security display. So I have placed few cameras, and you can see my cameraman inside. And I also connected this for my phone, so that if I'm not here, I can go outside and see what the band and what everyone is tracking here. So security reasons. And this studio is completely soundproof, and I'll make another video of how I built this studio, how I did my soundproofings floor and etc., and how I made my acoustic panels on my wall and everything. I'll just explain you in another video. So this is my studio, and if you want to come here practice with your band, you can just feel free to message me and comment in the below, so that I'll read all your messages. And you can also follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and all social browsers. So this is Narrow Road Jampad, and I am Samuel J Benaiah. If you still didn't subscribe to my channel, please do subscribe to my channel and give a thumbs up. Thank you. Bye. See you in my next video.